previous lecture? Which point we have seen in the previous lecture? First chapter revision आपली चालू आहे. त्यातला कुठला पॉइंट बघितला आपण लास्ट लेक्चरला सांगा मला. Yes, and one request from my side. Please be interactive as this is second, third time revision we are taking. So I am expecting answers from your side. So let the session be interactive. Give the answers from your side. Whatever doubts you are having, you ask. What points you want me to revise, that I have asked number of times, but you have not given answers. So what do you expect? Yes, give the answer. Okay. So first chapter, what point we have seen in the last lecture? Electromagnetic spectrum. So what is the concept of electromagnetic spectrum? Can you tell? Electromagnetic spectrum means what? कशाचा graph आहे तो? Which parameters are there in that graph in electromagnetic spectrum?
Frequency range and wavelength range.
Yes, frequency range and wavelength range. Okay, so on one side we are having frequency and on another side we are having the wavelength. What is the range of frequency? What is the range of frequency? Frequency ची range काय आहे?
30 hertz to 30 gigahertz.
Okay, 30 hertz to 300 gigahertz. Okay, so I will just show you that point. Screen is visible to all. Screen is visible or not? Yes. Ankita?
Yes, ma'am, visible.
Okay. So this is the concept of electromagnetic spectrum. On x-axis it is having frequency from 30 hertz to 300 gigahertz. And this we can say at the lower side. And at upper side it is having wavelength. Wavelength is decreasing from left to right. So obviously it is increasing from right to left. Okay, because frequency and wavelength, their multiplication if we do, we get the value of c, that is speed of light in the air. Okay, so this is the concept of electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, so then in that we have seen the table in which the columns are frequency range, wavelength range, name of the band, applications. Okay, so those are the columns in the electromagnetic spectrum. Okay, so based on the frequency ranges, applications are decided. जसं मी तुम्हाला सांगितलं होतं की आता there are number of applications in communication. आणि असं होऊ शकत नाही सगळे ऍप्लिकेशन आपले एकाच फील्डमध्ये आहेत किंवा एकाच फ्रिक्वेन्सी रेंजमध्ये आहेत. त्यामुळे काय केलेलं आहे, सो इलेक्ट्रोमॅग्नेटिक स्पेक्ट्रम इज नथिंग बट इट इज द गाइडलाइन telling you that each application you have to input it. Okay, so this is about electromagnetic spectrum, and then next point we have started in that communication channel. So what is the function of communication channel? Already these basic points also we have discussed in last lecture. What is the communication channel meaning? Communication channel means what? What is the meaning of communication channel?
Transmission of signal from one point to another point.
Okay, so it is the device which connects the transmitter and receiver. Okay, transmitter आणि receiver एकमेकांना कनेक्ट करण्यासाठी आपण communication channel use करतो. Okay, so there are 4 types of communication channels that we are going to see. So coaxial cable, transmission line, waveguide and fiber optic cable. Out of that, coaxial cable, first point that we have discussed in the previous lecture. So coaxial cable is nothing but it is the device which is having, or that is the type of channel which is having the conductor material at the inner side. याच्यामध्ये बघा कसं असतं स्ट्रक्चर. आता coaxial cable it is having same structure as that of our wire. Wireचं स्ट्रक्चर कसं असतं, सेंट्रलला कंडक्टर, that conductor is surrounded with some protective layers of the insulating materials. लास्ट लेक्चरला मी तुम्हाला पिक्चर सुद्धा त्याचे काही इमेजेस दाखवले होत्या. So how many number of layers will be used in the coaxial cable? That depends on which parameter. कशावरून डिसाइड होतं ते किती लेयर्स असतील? Which parameter is deciding the number of layers in the coaxial cable? कशावरून डिसाइड होतं? आता कोएक्सियल केबल मध्ये काही केबल मध्ये 4 लेयर असतात, काही केबल मध्ये 8 लेयर असतात. सो विच पॅरामीटर इज डिसाइडिंग हाऊ मेनी नंबर ऑफ protective layers are there? Yes. Which parameter is deciding how many number of layers will be there? Yes, Komal. कोएक्सियल केबल मध्ये किती लेयर्स असतील ते कुठल्या पॅरामीटर वरून डिसाइड होतं?
Application.
ऍप्लिकेशन. ओके, सो बेस्ड ऑन ऍप्लिकेशन, डोमेस्टिक ऍप्लिकेशन असेल म्हणजे आपल्या घरात जे वायर आपण यूज करतो त्याला नंबर ऑफ लेयर्स कमी असतात. जर आउटसाइड म्हणजे ऑन साइड किंवा ऑन फील्ड ऍप्लिकेशन असेल तर त्याला कमी असतात. सॉरी, दॅट इज हॅव्हिंग द मोर नंबर ऑफ लेयर्स. सो दॅट इज द कन्सेप्ट ऑफ कोएक्सियल केबल. Okay, so different images also you can see for the coaxial cable. Okay, I will just show you that. बाहेरून दिसताना सगळं इन्सुलेटिंग मटेरियलच दिसतं, कंडक्टर कधीच बाहेर नसणार आहे, कारण ऑब्विसली इट विल गिव्ह सम इलेक्ट्रिक शॉक कंडक्टर बाहेर असेल तर. पण मेन जे मटेरियल असतं सेंट्रलला दॅट इज नथिंग बट द कंडक्टर. ओके, सी this is the conductive material and this is the structure of coaxial cable. See, at central it is having central conductor. It is surrounded by some dielectric material. Then it is surrounded by foil shield, braided shield and outer jacket. हे outer jacket हे insulating materials use केलेलं असतं. Okay, that is the first type of communication channel, coaxial cable, which is commonly used in analog communication. आणि कोएक्सियल केबल ही कमी डिस्टन्स ट्रान्समिशनला आपण यूज करतो. ओके, देन द नेक्स्ट टाइप ऑफ कम्युनिकेशन चॅनल इट इज फायबर ऑप्टिक केबल. सो कॅन एनीवन टेल व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स इन मेन डिफरन्स इन कोएक्सियल केबल अँड फायबर ऑप्टिक केबल? Yes, what is the main difference in coaxial cable and this fiber optic cable? काय डिफरन्स आहे मेन ह्याच्यामध्ये सांगा मला 2 पॉइंट्स मध्ये. येस, महेश देशमुख इज देअर?
Yes, ma'am.
What is the main difference?
Optical fiber cables are in the form of light.
In optical fiber cable, the information signal is transmitting in the form of light. Yes, and in coaxial cable, that information, it is in the form of electrical signal. Okay, that is the main difference. Another difference, that coaxial cable, त्याचं जे मटेरियल आहे सेंट्रलचं, हे कुठल्या मटेरियल पासून बनलेलं आहे? The central part of central material, it is made up from copper wire or it is made up from the conductor. But whereas in case of optical fiber cable, इथे दोन मटेरियल असतात. First one, it is core, and core is surrounded by the cladding. So the core and cladding, both these materials are free from electrical interference. म्हणजे ते dielectric material चे बनलेले असतात. Or simply the material used for manufacturing of optical fiber cable is, it is made from glass or plastic. त्या दोन मटेरियल पासून हे कोर आणि क्लॅडिंग चे मटेरियल फॅब्रिकेट केलेले असतात. आणि द रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स ऑफ कोर अँड क्लॅडिंग, इट इज हॅव्हिंग स्लाइट डिफरन्स. म्हणजे जर कोरचं 1.46 असेल तर क्लॅडिंगचं 1.42 असतो. If core it is having 1.50, cladding will be having 1.48, like that. So refractive index is having slight difference between core and cladding. मग refractive index change झाल्यामुळे काय होतं? The path of light through the core, when it enters from core and cladding, सगळ्यांनी बेसिक रे थेरी तुम्हाला माहित असेल. When light rays transfers from one media of different refractive index into another media of different refractive index, then in that case the path of light it is changed. So there are two phenomena in this ray theory of light: refraction and reflection. So what is the difference in reflection and refraction? सांगा मला काय डिफरन्स आहे रिफ्रॅक्शन आणि रिफ्लेक्शन मध्ये? What is the difference in refraction and reflection of light? Just tell the difference. Or specifically I have to call your names and I have to ask. Yes, Madhura is there. Omkar. What is the difference in refraction and reflection of light? Give the answer. Omkar.
Reflection means the light is reflection from one place to another, and refraction means refraction means light wave travel from one to another. One medium to another medium.
Refraction म्हणजे आणि रिफ्लेक्शन म्हणजे काय?
Reflection means the light wave is reflected from one medium to another, like that.
Okay. So I will just show you that diagram so that you will understand. किंवा सिम्पली लक्षात ठेवा, रिफ्लेक्ट म्हणजे काय? परत येणे किंवा परावर्तित होणे म्हणतो आपण त्याला मराठीत. मग when it is reflected, it is in the same media. Reflection meaning जेव्हा आपण लाईटचं रिफ्लेक्शन होतंय म्हणतो, suppose there are two surfaces. Okay, so see this one. This diagram you can see for understanding concept of reflection and refraction. Okay, आता याच्यामध्ये एक लाईट रे दाखवलेला आहे. Okay, so just wait. Till that you can understand the concept. Reflect म्हणजे त्याच मीडियामध्ये परत जाणे आणि रिफ्रॅक्ट म्हणजे to enter from one media into another media. Okay, so suppose तर ही डायग्राम दिसते तुम्हाला. ओके, दिस डायग्राम यू आर एबल टू सी. आता इथं दोन सरफेसेस आहेत. हा N1 आहे आणि N2. N1 चा रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स वेगळा आहे, N2 चा रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स वेगळा आहे. हा लाईट रे पहिल्यांदा N1 मीडियामध्ये आहे. मग हा N1 आहे, हा N2 आहे. ह्याच्यामधली जी लाईन आहे त्याला म्हणतात कोर क्लॅडिंग इंटरफेस हा N1 म्हणजे कोर झाला, N2 म्हणजे क्लॅडिंग झाला ऑप्टिकल फायबरमध्ये. आपल्याला इन डिटेल बघायचं नाही आहे त्याचं वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल, बेसिक जे आहे तेवढं फक्त बघायचं आहे. इट इज इन डिटेल फॉर 3rd year सिलेबस ऑप्टिकल कम्युनिकेशन. N1 मध्ये हा इन्सिडेंट रे आला आणि N2 दॅट इज क्लॅडिंग. सो द स्लाइट डिफरन्स बिटवीन N1 and N2 is N1 is slightly greater than N2. ओके, सो रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स हा कोरचा नेहमी जास्त असतो क्लॅडिंग पेक्षा. सो लाईट रे इज फर्स्ट इन द कोर मीडियम. मग इथं आला तो, मग कोर क्लॅडिंग इंटरफेसला जेव्हा तो त्याच्यावरती इन्सिडेंट होतो तेव्हा तो जर परत कोरमध्येच गेला तर दॅट इज कॉल्ड ॲज रिफ्लेक्टेड रे. यू कॅन सी इन द डायग्राम. हा कोरमध्ये आहे सुरुवातीला, कोर क्लॅडिंग इंटरफेसवरती तो इन्सिडेंट झाला आणि तिथून जर तो परत कोरमध्येच गेला तर त्याला काय म्हणतो आपण, रिफ्लेक्शन. आणि कोरमध्ये इथं तो इन्सिडेंट झाल्यानंतर कोरमधून तो जर क्लॅडिंगमध्ये गेला तर त्याला काय म्हणतात, रिफ्रॅक्शन. सो दॅट इज द बेसिक डिफरन्स बिटवीन रिफ्लेक्शन अँड रिफ्रॅक्शन ऑफ लाईट. ओके, इज इट क्लिअर?
Yes.
So in case of optical fiber cable, all the rays of light are passing only through the core. म्हणजे ऑप्टिकल फायबर मध्ये बेसिक वर्किंग प्रिन्सिपल जे आहे ते आपल्याला टोटल इंटरनल रिफ्लेक्शन पाहिजे असतं. सो वी डोंट वॉन्ट एनी अमाउंट ऑफ लाईट टू बी एंटर्ड इन टू क्लॅडिंग. वी वॉन्ट ऑल द लाईट ट्रान्समिशन शुड बी इन द core only. That is the basic concept of this optical fiber cable. Okay, so this diagram if you see, इथं बघा हा core आहे and core it is surrounded by cladding. आणि इथं हे जे arrows दिसत आहेत, so these arrows are nothing but those are the different modes of light. So where the modes of light you are able to see, those are in core or those are in the cladding? Modes of light
In core. Core.
core. So when these modes of light are in the core, then the light propagation is ideal. ते जर क्लॅडिंग मध्ये काही ट्रान्सफर झाले तर किंवा ज्या अमाऊंटची लाईट क्लॅडिंग मध्ये ट्रान्सफर होते दॅट इज कॉल्ड एज लॉस ऑफ लाईट. सो वी वॉन्ट ऑल द लाईट शुड प्रोपॅगेट थ्रू द core. It should not enter into the cladding. Okay, so that is the concept of optical fiber cable. So if you see some images, just wait. इथं बघा, आता इथं जे आहे ही मेन डायग्राम आहे ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबलची. हे एरोज आहेत ते लाईट आहे, सो लाईट इज प्रोपॅगेटिंग थ्रू कोर. ही इथून इथे येते, परत रिफ्लेक्ट होऊन कोर मध्ये जाते. Okay, so this light it is coming here again reflected in core. इथे इन्सिडेंट झाल्यावर परत कोर मध्ये येते. Again it is reflecting throughout the core only. It is not entering into the cladding. Okay, so if you want to see the more pictures about this optical fiber cable, you can see. म्हणजे तिथं कोएक्सियल केबल मध्ये जसं सेंट्रलला कंडक्टर असतो तसं इथं कुठलं मटेरियल असतं कोर ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल मध्ये, सांगा. विच मटेरियल इज ॲट द सेंटर इन ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल? येस महेश.
Core.
It is core. And core it is made up of glass or plastic. मेन जे मटेरियल आहे ऑप्टिकल फायबरच्या फॅब्रिकेशनसाठी दॅट इज ऑफ ग्लास और plastic, but out of that also glass material it is commonly used for manufacturing of optical fiber cable, and that is totally free from electrical interference. त्यामुळे ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल आपण हाय व्होल्टेज इलेक्ट्रिकल ऍप्लिकेशन मध्ये इझिली यूज करू शकतो कारण इलेक्ट्रिकल सिग्नलचा त्याच्यावरती इफेक्ट होत नाही. ओके, सो दिस इज द one more practical structure of optical fiber cable. If you see other images जर बघितल्या तुम्ही तर एव्हरीवेअर ॲट आउटपुट यू कॅन सी लाईट. हिअर यू कॅन सी light is there at one end, another end also light is the signal which is propagating through optical fiber cable. Okay, so this is the structure of optical fiber cable. Central part it is core. Core is surrounded by cladding. Both these are made up of glass or plastic. हे मेन झाले पार्ट ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल मधले. पण आपण फक्त कोर आणि क्लॅडिंगच स्ट्रक्चर मध्ये ठेवू शकत नाही, कारण त्याचे जर डायमेन्शन बघितले आपण तर दॅट इज इन टर्म्स ऑफ नॅनोमीटर और मायक्रोमीटर. ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल ह्या खूप लहान असतात. दोज आर स्मॉल इन साइज as well as their dimensions are very small. So practically it is not possible to build only core and cladding in optical fiber cable. मग ह्या स्ट्रक्चरला प्रोटेक्ट करण्यासाठी किंवा ह्या स्ट्रक्चरला सपोर्ट करण्यासाठी आउटसाइडला काही प्रोटेक्टिव्ह लेयर्स ऑप्टिकल फायबर मध्ये यूज केलेले असतात. सो दीज आर कोटिंग. दिस इज प्रायमरी कोटिंग, दिस इज स्ट्रेंथ मेंबर, दिस इज आउटर जॅकेट. सेम बाकीचे बाहेरचे जे प्रोटेक्टिव्ह लेयर्स आहेत दॅट कन्सेप्ट इज सेम ॲज दॅट ऑफ कोएक्सियल केबल. फक्त मेन डिफरन्स कशामध्ये आहे? सेंट्रल मटेरियल मध्ये. कोएक्सियल केबल मध्ये that is in the form of copper or conductive material, and in case of optical fiber cable it is in the form of core and cladding. That is nothing but it is in the form of glass or plastic which is free from electrical interference. हे एवढं बेसिक डिस्क्रिप्शन सफिशियंट आहे तुम्हाला रिलेटेड टू ऑप्टिकल फायबर केबल. Information signal is transmitting in the form of light. It consists of two materials, core at center that is surrounded by cladding. Then refractive index कशाचा जास्त असतो सांगितलं मी तुम्हाला, कोरचा का क्लॅडिंगचा? Which is having more refractive index, core or cladding?
Core.
Core. Slightly it is different. मग कारण ते काय करतो सगळं आपण, that is done for total internal reflection. रे थिअरी ऑफ लाईट नुसार जर कोरचा कमी असेल रिफ्रॅक्टिव्ह इंडेक्स तर ते लाईट टोटली इंटरनली रिफ्लेक्ट होत नाही, whereas it will have refraction. That is the basic concept here. Then the next point, next communication channel it is transmission लाईन. आता तुम्ही सांगा मला काय डिफरन्स आहे ट्रान्समिशन लाईन मध्ये आणि कोएक्सियल केबल मध्ये? वी हॅव सीन दिस पॉइंट प्रिव्हियसली. सो टेल मी व्हॉट इज द डिफरन्स इन ट्रान्समिशन लाईन अँड कोएक्सियल केबल? बेसिक डिफरन्स काय दोन्ही मध्ये सांगा. Yes. What is the
Transmission
basic
line
difference in
मध्ये
transmission line? You are
in
not audible
transmission
outside.
line. Yes, ma'am. Now audible. In
Not
transmission
audible.
line,
Slowly,
it is the combination of coaxial cable. That means
Hmm.
pair of two parallel conductors, two
Hmm.
parallel conductors are used in transmission line.
Hmm.
While in coaxial cable, we use only single cable for transmit the electrical signal.
Okay. So, in case of this transmission line, त्या ट्रान्समिशन लाईन मध्ये सुद्धा त्याचं बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर जे आहे ते कोएक्सियल केबल सारखं सेम असतं. ट्रान्समिशन लाईनचं बेसिक स्ट्रक्चर that is same as coaxial cable, but it is set of two conductors connected in parallel, and those are used to transmit the electrical signal from main supplier to the end users. Okay, so I will show you some PPTs so that you will understand that particular concept of this transmission line. Kiva tumhi, if you see some images also for transmission line, you will understand the concept. Just wait 1 minute. Now you might have seen this kind of towers which are carrying the signal from one place to another place. बघितले ते ह्या टाईपच्या इमेजेस सगळ्यांनी बघितलेले असतात. Okay, so these are the towers which are used to carry the electrical signal from one place to another. याच्यामध्ये हे दोन टॉवर आहेत सपोज आता. This is one tower, this is second tower, this is third. So whatever these lines are used to connect the towers with each other, those are called as the transmission lines. म्हणजे त्या पण एक electrical conducting material आहे, or that is one kind of communication channel which is used to transmit the high frequency signals. Okay, so this diagram, if I magnify it, बघा आता इथं हे टॉवर आहे, this is second tower. So to connect these two towers, this transmission line it is used. This is second transmission line, this is third transmission line. Here also to connect these two towers, this transmission line it is used. So specific difference between coaxial cable and this transmission line is that दोन्ही सिस्टीम मध्ये इलेक्ट्रिकल फॉर्म मध्ये सिग्नल ट्रान्समिट होतो. फक्त काय डिफरन्स आहे दोन्ही मध्ये? दिस कोएक्सियल केबल इट इज यूज्ड टू ट्रान्समिट द लो फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिग्नल, whereas transmission line it is used to transmit the high frequency signal. RF आणि मायक्रोवेव्ह इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये जिथे हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिग्नल आपल्याला ट्रान्समिट करायचे असतात त्या केसमध्ये आपण ट्रान्समिशन लाईन यूज करतो. Whereas in case of domestic application, where we have to transmit the short distance signal, also the frequency of the signal is less. In that case, we are transmitting the, or we are using the coaxial cable. Okay, so here, if you see the description on internet, it is given in electrical engineering, transmission line is a specialized cable or other structure designed to conduct electromagnetic waves in a contained manner. The term applies when the conductors are long enough that the wave nature of transmission must be taken into account. Okay, so that is one specific media which is used for long distance transmission of the signal. So is it clear which three channels we have seen up till now? Communication channels. Yes, anybody please summarize that three communication channels. Saili is there? Saili Nenve. Hello. Yes, Saili, your voice is not audible. Can you just log out from the meeting and again you log in so that if there is any range issue. Anybody else? Okay, Saidi, can you tell now? Okay, still it is not audible. Okay. Shubham? कुठले कुठले कम्युनिकेशन चॅनल बघितले आपण आतापर्यंत सांगा अँड व्हॉट इज डिफरन्स बिटवीन दॅट.
Hello, yes, ma'am.
Hello. Yes, Saili or Shubham, you can tell the answer now. Hello. Yes, Saili. Okay, it is not audible. Whether my voice is audible to you? Yes, Omkar.
Yes, ma'am.
My voice is audible?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
Okay. So I will only summarize because I am not getting answers. So transmission line, coaxial cable, and optical fiber cable. That points we have seen. The screen is visible.
Yes.
हे आपण वायर स्ट्रक्चर बघितलं होतं. So these are the few images of transmission line. Specifically, these transmission lines are in radio frequency engineering for high frequency transmission. Then this is another picture of transmission line. Okay, this is just additional information given here. Coaxial cable आपण बघितली होती. That we have seen. Now, what is the fourth type of channel that is remaining? This fourth channel, it is waveguide. So, what is the function of waveguide? Can anyone tell? Yes. What is the
Yes,
function of waveguide?
Waveguide is a structure
Hmm.
used to guide wave propagation in particular direction.
Okay. So, it is a structure which is used in high frequency or RF application. मायक्रोवेव्ह इंजिनिअरिंग मध्ये जेव्हा आपण हाय फ्रिक्वेन्सी सिग्नल ट्रान्समिट करतो तेव्हा त्या सिग्नल ट्रान्समिशनसाठी एक स्पेसिफिक डिव्हाइस आपण ॲज अ गाईड यूज करतो अँड दॅट डिव्हाइस इट इज कॉल्ड ॲज अ वेव्ह गाईड. सो इट इज अ स्ट्रक्चर यूज टू गाईड वेव्ह प्रोपॅगेशन इन अ पर्टिक्युलर direction and it is used for microwave engineering applications. Microwave uses high frequency ranges. In radar and microwave engineering, mostly waveguides are used and types of waveguides are circular waveguide, rectangular waveguide based on the application and its structure. Okay, so that waveguide it is nothing but we can say it is a device which is guiding the wave to travel in a particular direction. मग कुठले कुठले वेगवेगळे टाइप्स आहेत वेव्हगाईडचे सांगा मला. बेस्ड ऑन देअर शेप that waveguide types are classified. So what are the different types of waveguides? Can you tell? बघितलेत आपण ते टाइप सांगा मला. So these are the different shapes in which we can fabricate the waveguide. So what are the different types of waveguides? कुठले कुठले सांगायचं वेव्हगाईडचे टाइप.
Circular waveguide, rectangular waveguide.
Okay. So it is rectangular waveguide, circular waveguide, elliptical ridged waveguide, double ridged waveguide. So that is based on the shape of the waveguide. Okay. Then these are the four communication channels that are used in the communication system. Okay, so apart from that also there can be other communication channels, but mainly we have considered these 4 communication channels in our syllabus. So is it clear to all? Yes. So in exam the question can be asked, explain the communication channel. So you have to write these 4 types, and depending on the weightage for the question you can write the answer for that particular question. Someone like a communication channel. Is there any doubt in that point? Is it clear or not? At least say yes or no.
Yes, ma'am.
So next point, 2 points are remaining from this chapter. First one, it is application of communication, and last one, it is multiplexing technique. Okay, so application of communications. So you tell me before I share it, what are the applications of communication? Tell the applications. What are the applications of communication? Where the communication system it is used. Tell me any application of communication system. Yes. Ankita.
Yes, ma'am.
What are the applications of communication system?
Radio broadcasting, television broadcasting, cable television, mobile communication, satellite communication, submarine communication.
Okay. Apart from this, any other applications of communication system? Okay. So there are some questions which are having unique answers. For example, if I ask you Ohm's law, Ohm's law is going to be same universally. It cannot be changed. Answer cannot be changed for that particular question. So those are the questions which are having unique answers. But there are some questions for which the answer may vary. Like this, हा question आहे application of communication. Application of communication मध्ये it is not expected that answers of all the students should be same. Some students may write different applications, some may write the different applications because there are number of applications of communication system. So based on that we can discuss this question. जे आपण घेतलेले आहेत that you can write. Apart from that also if you want to write other applications that also you can include. Okay. So first application कुठल्या communication चं बघा, it is radio broadcasting. So broadcasting of radio signals. This communication system it is used. That is application of communication. Then next, radio broadcasting मध्ये आता फक्त audio signal transmission होतं. There is no video signal transmission for this radio broadcasting application. Okay. So music broadcasting is there, weather forecasting, other entertainment programs. That are the applications, or those are the points in the radio broadcasting. Then second application of communication is television. So television consists of both the audio as well as video signal transmission. It is also having the variety of entertainment channels, informative channels and educational programs. आता हे रेडिओ असू द्या किंवा टेलिव्हिजन असू द्या, हे जेव्हा ऍप्लिकेशन आपण कन्सिडर करतो तेव्हा in that application these devices are acting as a receiver. हा जर ओरल मध्ये क्वेश्चन विचारला तर लक्षात ठेवा आन्सर. Whatever are these devices, these are acting as a receiver. So radio will act as a receiver. Television is acting as a receiver. आणि ह्याचा ट्रान्समीटर जो असणार आहे, that are the broadcasting stations. That broadcasting stations will be acting as a transmitter, and radio, television, these are acting as the receivers. Okay. Then next application it is cable television. So what is the difference in regular television facility and cable television facility? Yes. What is the difference in regular television and cable television facility? Hello. What is the difference? Gayatri Joshi. केबल टेलिव्हिजन फॅसिलिटी मध्ये आणि रेग्युलर टेलिव्हिजन मध्ये काय डिफरन्स आहे? अंकिता. ओंकार. That are the applications which we are using day to day life. So you should be able to tell what is the difference between the two applications. टेलिव्हिजन आणि केबल टेलिव्हिजन काय डिफरन्स आहे याच्यामध्ये?
Television broadcasting is widely and cable television is locally.
Yes, it is very simple, no? Correct. That केबल टेलिव्हिजनचे जे सबस्क्रायबर्स आहेत किंवा नंबर ऑफ युजर्स आहेत ते जास्त असणार आहेत. Or the facility that is having multiple access. Broadcasting it is at higher level, whereas cable television that is local network. ज्याच्यामध्ये आता प्रत्येक गावाचं केबलचं कनेक्शन वेगळं असतं. पंढरपूर केबल कनेक्शन यू कॅनॉट यूज ॲट सम अदर प्लेस. So that is the local network providers, cable television. So it is local area network providing services related to movies, sports, events, programs by local cable companies. So that is the difference in television and cable television. Then next it is mobile communication. So mobile communication, it is a wireless communication application. It is signal transmission, or in this the signal transmission and reception is done with the help of multiple techniques. So the technique which is used for mobile communication, it is code division multiple access, that is CDMA technique is used. It is wireless communication system which is broadly used in mobile communication. Okay, so mobile communication मध्ये जे मल्टिप्लेक्सिंग टेक्निक यूज होतं that is code division multiple access. Then next it is satellite communication. So function of satellite is it is rotating around the earth and it is used to transmit and receive the signal from earth station to the satellite as well as from satellite to the earth station. That is the concept of satellite communication. Then submarine application. Submarine application, that is underground application. So जसं aeronautical application असतात, on the earth applications असतात, तसंच there are specific applications for underground communication things. So these are the different applications of communication. Okay, so apart from that, you can write the applications as telephone network, so internet. So these are all the applications of communication. Okay, so I think it is clear to you. Now only the one point it is remaining from this chapter, that is multiplexing. So which two types of multiplexings are there in our syllabus? Which two types of multiplexing techniques we have seen in our syllabus? Which two types of multiplexing techniques we have seen?
TDM and
TDM and FDM.
FDM.
Okay, so you go through that 2 points. In next lecture, we will just take that points as a revision and we will start with the chapter number 2. Okay, is there any problem in the points whatever we have discussed up till now? Mahesh?
No, ma'am.
Is that point clear?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so we will stop here. You just type your number in the chat box and you can leave the meeting.